Windows XP Tune-Up video number 4. Okay, now we're going to get into the real performance optimization. What we dealt with previously was cleaning the hard drive and ensuring file structure integrity. Today, as you notice, my screen looks a little different from what you've seen previously. That's because I wanted to walk you through these step by step to show you exactly how to perform these tasks. While on your desktop, simply right-click anywhere in the open area, and then we're going to choose Properties. And here on the Themes display, under the Theme setting, you see the Windows XP. The Windows XP theme actually uses a lot of resources, memory and processing. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch that to Windows Classic. This will make your Windows desktop look more like the original Windows, like Windows 2000 and the older versions. So I'm going to go ahead and select Apply. Okay, and now you can notice the desktop differences. Another thing we're going to take a look at in here is the Screensaver tab. Typically, screensavers are pretty much a blast from the past. They were first introduced in order to stop screen burn-in on the older style monitors. That's where if you left your computer on for too long with the same image, when you actually turned it off, you would still slightly see your icons, and with the newer style monitors that really no longer occurs. So we're going to go under here under Screensaver and select None, and then we're going to select Apply. Go ahead and select OK to close that window. Okay, before our next step, I want to show you how to review how much memory your computer has. So you may need to write the information down once you do review exactly how much memory you had, because we're going to need that information for a task in just a moment. So if you'll simply go to your Start menu and right-click My Computer, then choose Properties. On the main page, the general page, you'll see down here at the bottom where it tells me what type of CPU I'm running, and then it tells me how much RAM I have. Now this is basically 1 gig of memory. You could have 256 megabyte of RAM, or 512, or 768, or 1 gig. So now that we have that information, go ahead and write that down, whatever you see yours listed as. And the next step, we're going to go ahead and choose the Advanced menu. From here, we're going to go ahead and select the Settings button under the Performance options. And on the visual effects, Windows XP has a lot of visual effects. As you can see, the shadow underneath my cursor, it runs other images like that. So here we have it set to let Windows choose what's best for my computer. That's really not what's best for your computer when you're considering performance. So if you'll simply select the Adjust for Best Performance and then select Apply, those are turned off now, and as you can see, the shading behind my cursor is gone, and all the neat and fancy little tricks of Windows XP are turned off. Okay, now once you've completed that step, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to choose the Advanced tab under the Performance options. And here is where we're going to need that bit of information that you previously wrote down about how much RAM you have. So under Virtual Memory, we're going to select the Change button. Some things to know about virtual memory. It's basically a paging file on your hard drive that is used to write information that is not needed in RAM at the moment. So I have approximately 1 gig or 2048 megabytes of memory on my computer. Now the file does not need to be larger than that, and it's recommended to go ahead and make your maximum size the same number as your initial size. And your initial size needs to be twice the amount of RAM you have. If you have 256 megabytes of RAM, then it will need to be 512. If you have 512, it's going to need to be 1,000 or so. Sorry, math is not one of my better subjects. So I'm going to go ahead and change the maximum size to the same as my initial size. And then I'm going to go ahead and select Set. You may be prompted to restart your computer at this point when finishing up this option. If you go ahead and do that, that will complete this action. And then you can select OK. And here we have, you must restart your computer before the changes can take effect. So go ahead and restart your computer, and we'll catch you on video 5.